Oh, I made it to the post office. It's like a mile and a half away, so I'm tired and hot and sweaty, but I did it. Time to switch out these tents. I got my new tent. It kind of took forever, but I did it, so. And I sent my other one back home, so yay! Okay, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at underwater handstands. So I'm gonna show you. You're gonna be impressed. Get ready for this. Okay, ready? All right, rate me 1 to 10. If it's not a 10, you're lying. Also, I saved a B, so feeling pretty good. Alrighty, I made it back to trail. My pack, whew, so heavy, so heavy. Holy cow. I have a lot of food and I have a decent amount of water, so whew, we're just gonna go slow and steady and take lots of breaks. At least it's a little bit cloudy today and a little bit windy, so that's good. It's not like too hot yet. But anyways, it's like past 11 a.m. I think. I don't know what time it is actually, but late start, so we're just probably gonna do a little bit of a short day. But yeah, I'm very happy to be back out here. It felt hard to leave, but we're here. Look at my pretty new shoes. They're so pretty. And they match my shirt perfectly. Windmill. So it has a little bit of shade, so I'm all curled around it. Oh man, my pack is heavy. It's hard to walk. I've gone a little over 2.5 miles. Oh boy. Phew. A second siesta-ish, and thank goodness I did, because now it is way cooler in the day. It's about like 4:15 or so, And I stopped when it was like 2 something. It was so hot. So anyways, now there's a breeze and there's some clouds, and just overall the temperature is cooler. But also I think I made it through the majority of the uphill for today, so that's nice. So now going down to the water source still, hopefully. The water source is in like 3.5 miles or so. So yeah, anyways, very glad I took a little siesta, a second siesta, because now it's feeling way better. To the water cache. I'm exhausted. I'm excited. I'm having a mountain house meal. Yeah, I'm celebrating because I just finished my first like map section on Far Out. So the first section of the guide goes until right here, so I just finished it, so woo. Also I decided that it was probably smart to cook my dinner at the water cache because the next water is in almost 17 miles. So anyways, I'm cooking my dinner here and gonna eat here, and then I'll see if I can go another little ways. I might not make it super far, but yeah, at least then I'll have my dinner done, so yay. Okay, I found a cool campsite, but I thought I would film because now I have to set up my tent for the first time, my new tent. So let's see how this goes. Let's see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got it set up. It's weird. I kind of miss my other tent. Although it's windy out. I don't know. I just need to go to bed. I decided, because I was able to check the weather, and it's supposed to be really windy tonight, so I decided to cowboy. So first night in my tent, and I'm not gonna use it, but at least I was able to get it all set up, so it'll be ready next time I want to use it. Good morning. It's about 6:45. Look at me, I'm all packed up. I slept horrible. Like, I barely slept, but I still wanted to try and get up early to beat some of the heat. So, and then I'll take a siesta today. So I'm just doing yoga, and then we'll head out. Hello, hello. Got a little gravity system going on. Anyways, I was planning to make it further than where I'm at right now, but it got so hot. So at about 12:30 I stopped and I had a siesta. So now it's like right about 3-ish. So it's still hot, but I can feel that it's starting to like cool off. Like it hit the peak, so it's just gonna get cooler now. So I'm filtering some water, gonna have some snacks, and then we'll start hiking again. And another reason why I had a siesta is because we still have like 10 miles to the next water, and I have 1, 2, 3-ish liters. But I've already been kind of like preserving water, so definitely not as much water as I would like to have. So anyways, so sleeping through the heat of the day I think was the smartest move, even though it gave me more miles. So anyways, we're gonna try and make it as close to the water as possible, if not to the water, which probably means some night hiking, but at least I was able to actually sleep. Like I conked out, so that was nice. But yeah, anyway, just snack time and water time, and then we'll probably get on the road again. Today is hard. Oh man, I'm tired. I have about 6 miles left to water and not many miles left in me. So, and not tons of water left. I have, I think, probably right around like 2 liters left. So I'll definitely be having dry dinner and dry breakfast. But I still probably want to go at least another 1 or 2 at least. The thing is that the next 2 miles are all uphill, and I'm sick of uphills after today. Yeah, so I don't know, but it's kind of on like a Forest Service road kind of thing, and there's apparently a lot of sites like by the sides of the trails, so I could always start and then just like stop and get up early tomorrow and go to the water source. I'm just exhausted today. But we're doing it. So anyways, I'll get up in just a little bit and keep going. Stop brushing me. I need my rest. But there are a lot of trees around now, so that is wonderful. I miss my trees. Hey, I made it to camp. Oh man, I'm so tired. I didn't end up making it to the water. I made it like 3.5 miles away. So pretty close. I still don't have the amount of water that I would like, but I've got enough to make it there tomorrow. I'm just gonna probably get up early again to do it before the heat. Yeah, and then I'll cook breakfast there. So anyways, but I was so tired. I finished all the uphill and went a little bit further, so that's awesome. So tomorrow, I think it's like there's not any big uphills to get to the water, so that's great. So now I'm having a dry dinner. Let me see, it consists of corn nuts, a granola bar, some smashed and not refrigerated string cheese, smashed and not refrigerated salami, maybe Slim Jims if I'm still hungry, pineapple cranberry mix, and then for dessert I have a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. So I'm very excited about that. I'm also very excited to go to bed. I'm so tired, so I'm just gonna eat and then go to bed. I love you guys. Mwah. Good morning. I'm so tired. I set my alarm, and so I packed up everything early, so it's like 7:15. So it's not even that early, but I'm so exhausted. So, yep, I've got 3.5 miles to water and only 1.75 of a liter bottle left. So definitely glad that I'm close to water, but I finished my breakfast. I finished drinking water for breakfast, so I do have that full water bottle for the hike, but I'm hoping that I'll be fine. I know I'll be fine, but so anyways, my main goal is just to get to the water and then rest and rehydrate. I might even just stay there for the day, or I might just do like a little bit more hiking at night. I'm not really sure, but I definitely need to like re-up on liquids. So that's my main goal, but I've got everything packed up except for my tarp. I cowboy camped last night, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of yoga and then we'll head out and get to this water before the heat of the day. So anyways, love you guys. Mwah. Oh man, I'm like 1 mile away from water, which is great because it is so hot already outside. It's still like early-ish in the morning, but it's so hot and I can tell I'm very dehydrated. So good thing it's only a mile away. Yay. And then I definitely will probably be waiting out the heat, at least, if not just mirroring at the stream to kind of recover. Whew, we're doing it. Yay! Oh, thank goodness. I'll survive, yes. I see someone coming to join me. It's a little turkey. Hi. What's up? Why is he getting so close? Egg. Sorry. I know. You want to be friends. Don't attack me, please. What are you doing? I'm trying to get the water. I'll get out of the way. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Bye. This is the best moment ever. Except that I just want to drink the water. Filtering it is a torture. Oh, yay. But I have water and I have shade and a beautiful space to lay. I will survive. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh man, that was maybe the hardest section that I've had so far on trail. Maybe. This desert section is just so hard. And yesterday it was just all uphill. There's maybe like 2 miles, I think, of downhill. And even then it was really rocky. But all the rest of it was just uphill. And thankfully we're in the trees now, but for the most part the trail isn't in the trees yet. So it was just so exposed and so hot. And then I have a very heavy pack, but I didn't have enough water to cook any of my heavy food. So it was just kind of a nightmare scenario. And then I just really did not have the amount of water that I wanted for getting here. But oh man, I'm so proud of myself. Very proud that I made it here. The shade feels wonderful. It's so hot out still, but like in the shade it's like the perfect temperature. And just having the water right there is so nice. So yeah, I definitely will not be doing any more hiking until evening, and even then I might not even do any evening hiking. This is just like because I don't have much energy in me since I got so dehydrated. So I actually for this stretch brought I have a hole in my gaiters. Dang it. I need to do mending today anyways. I brought enough food so that I could take it slow because I knew this section was probably going to be tough, especially with that climb out of Tehachapi. So I have plenty of food, and now I have water, and I should have enough fuel, so I don't really have to push today if I don't need to, like if I don't want to. And I don't really want to, especially because I can tell I'm like a day and a half to 2 days dehydrated. So I feel like it's almost smart to just hang out in the shade all day. Hello? Hang out in the shade all day, rehydrate, eat a lot of good food, because that's the other thing. I'm hungry, but like I couldn't eat because I was nauseous because I was dehydrated and I didn't have water to cook meals. So I think I'm just gonna hang out here today. I feel like that's the smartest move. Catch up on sleep too. I'm exhausted. The next 2 days I think there's like a heat wave, so it's gonna be really hot. So I'll just do some research today and kind of figure out a plan, but at least we're here. I will survive because I made it here. Thank goodness. It was a close call there. lost me. Dude. Dude. Good morning. Oh man, yesterday, mwah, it was wonderful. I found just like the best little campsite that was just a little bit like down from the main area with like a lot of people and water and stuff. But for the majority of the day, it was mostly just me and a couple other people siesting. But it was wonderful. I got to just like watch all the little critters. Holy cow, it was like a critter haven. There was like all the turkeys, and there were deer, and then there were these like squirrels, lizards, just everybody. And then of course the bear. Ah! I'm so happy I saw a bear. So fun. I always love seeing bears. And yeah, that was crazy though, because I was down like, I don't know, I was down a little ways from everybody else, and there were a ton of people camping there last night, maybe like between 10 and 15 people, but I was the only one like down at my spot. So I was like, nice, I have a nice little secluded spot, but I can still see everybody and talk to everybody, whatever. Well then, Mr. Bear really liked my food, I think, and just like kept like, ugh, there's cobwebs everywhere, and these bugs keep flying into my eyes. Anyways, Mr. Bear liked my food, so he kept like leaving and then circling and coming right back. So, and then they were like, do you want to come up here and cowboy up here? I was like, sure, okay. Probably smart. So then they were very nice, and they all helped me like move all of my stuff. But I was so cozy in my spot. It was a little bit of a bummer, but worth it because I got to see the bear. It was so cool. So anyways, now it's like a little after 8. It's definitely hot already and way later than I like anticipated leaving. But I set an alarm for the morning, and I was just so tired I couldn't do it. So I slept a little bit longer, and I think that was the right move. I'll probably just siesta again today, and I really don't have to go too far. The next water is in like, well, it's in like 11 miles, but then it's a mile off trail. So in total, down and up, it'd be like 13 miles. But I think I have enough if I even need to dry camp, if I'm just not feeling it since I'm so tired, but we'll see. Anyways, golly, I'm rambling. But I had a great day yesterday, and I'm rehydrated again. I'm still exhausted, so I'm gonna be going slow, but I got to see a bear. It's so cute. I got close. I forgot to make a wish. That's the whole point. Okay. Okay. I found a siesta spot. Well, actually, I knew about this siesta spot. But yeah, it was like a little over 4 miles. It was like 4.2 miles. So I was able to do all of that and then get here. Now I think I'm gonna rest a little while because it's already hot again. So siesta time. And then probably tonight we'll do a little bit more hiking. But the good thing is that it's only like 6.7, I think, to where I was thinking about camping, and then from there it's just a mile down and then back up for water. So, and I'm doing good on water right now. So anyways, I think I'm gonna stay here and rest. I just got my weather forecast from my Garmin, and it's so silly to get in your head. Just trust yourself, because I was even like, I got to the siesta spot and I was like, ugh, I've only done 4.5 miles. I could keep going, but I'm like, it's so hot out. And I'm like, it's just in your head. It's 90 degrees and it's 10 a.m. So no, I will be staying here so that I don't get dehydrated again, because I was so dehydrated yesterday. It took a long time to recover from that. So anyways, and then tomorrow it starts to cool off. It goes from like 95 to like 80 or something, and then the day after it goes back to the 70s. So we can put more miles in those days if we want to, but for now, let's just freaking get through this hot desert section. Everything sucks. Golly. I ended up moving to this spot because it was a little bit shadier than my other one, and just that little walk, I was like, oh my goodness gracious. Thank goodness I'm not hiking right now, because is that a mosquito bite? No, just a pimple. There's mosquitoes everywhere. The heat isn't getting to them, but it's getting to me. Whew. Yeah, just that little walk, I was like, thank goodness I'm not hiking. It was like not even close to even like 1/10 of a mile. It was so short, and I was like, I think I'm gonna die. So it's like too hot to fall asleep, too hot to watch TV, because then all your electronics heat up. It's too hot. Period. So thank goodness I'm resting up, and then tomorrow it starts to cool off again. Thank goodness. So yeah, I still feel like I've got some hiking in me, but we'll see how I feel later tonight, because it's like 1:30 right now, and I don't think it's gonna get to be like hiking weather until like maybe 5, maybe 6. It's so hot today, so we'll see. Anyways, just updating you that I'm alive, but I am a little bit dead. I don't want to be dramatic, but there's a cloud covering the sun right now. It feels like the best thing that's ever happened to me. Hello, hello. It is 5 p.m. and still 90 degrees. Oh man. I always thought I liked the heat, but maybe I just like the heat when there's like water nearby. I'm a little swim girly, so maybe I'm not a heat girly, I'm just a swimmer. But there's no water around. So anyways, yeah, it's just so hot. So I'm definitely gonna hang out here for probably another like hour or two. Thankfully it's getting a little bit breezy, and there's been some clouds here or there. But I just made myself dinner. I made burritos again. So I'm gonna eat those, so then I don't have to cook tonight, and I'll be fueled up to do just a couple more miles. I don't know if I'll go fully to the water source, because I still want to keep my sleep schedule the same. So I might just go a little ways, and I think I calculated that I should have enough water to dry camp without being as stressed as yesterday. Yeah, and we're still like, it's like 6.5 miles to the turnoff, where then it goes down for a mile. So we're not too far away from water, and I have more water than I had yesterday. So anyways, Probably not gonna do too much more today, but maybe around like 3 or so. I think if I hit 3, then basically between 3 and 4, there's like a couple different campsite options. So just whatever I'm feeling. But yeah, definitely just gonna take it slow today. Tomorrow, I think the high is supposed to be 80 degrees, which would be wonderful. Yeah, 10 degrees cooler than right now during the peak of the day. I could do anything. Anyways. Okay. I know I said I ate this the other night. I lied. I got too tired and I didn't eat it. But I've always wanted to try one of these. So let's do a live taste test with the best angle possible. Okay. It comes all wrapped up. My hair. Oh, this section is killing me. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. Here's what she looks like an actual ice cream sandwich. Okay, ready? Interesting. I don't know, the crunch is kind of getting me, but let's take one more bite. It's pretty okay. Maybe it's because I wish it was real ice cream right now, but it's pretty good. I will be finishing it, so that's my rating. I'm not sure about it yet, but we tried it together. Cheers. Think. Hey, I'm cowboying again. It's too hot to use my new tent. I haven't used my new tent at all, just to lay on top of it. Kind of disappointing, but that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna have plenty of nights where I will not feel like cowboying. So anyways, I thought I would just let you know that I made it to camp. I barely went any miles. I went like, I think under 3 miles, maybe like close to 3. And then I was done. I just couldn't do it. I am having a tough night. But yeah, I don't know. I just like kept telling myself like, duh, obviously you're having a tough night. This sucks. Like, not everything is sunshine and rainbows, and I didn't expect it or want it to be when I set off on this adventure, but it doesn't make it any less hard. So I'm trying to acknowledge that and feel it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I want to do the miles, or I want to do this or that, but I knew that the heat was gonna kill me. I planned for this, and then still my brain's like, you didn't go far enough. Like, hello. That's so not helpful, and also just like not true. Even I still have been hiking every day, even though it's been much lower mileages. I've still been hiking every day, and today the low for today and tonight is 77 degrees. Like, that's so warm. And tomorrow the high is 80 degrees. So that's going to be wonderful. I mean, it's still going to be hard with the sun out, but yeah, I don't know. And I just haven't been getting much sleep lately, especially after last night. Once I had to move up with all the other people, then I was just like, I slept, but not great. So I think that tonight I'm just going to sleep as long as I can in the morning, which probably won't even be super long because I think the sun will wake me up. But I need to just listen to my body, let it sleep and rest, because this has been hard. So yeah, I was having a tough time, but then I was able to just like go out on the ridge. I sit at my camp here, which is a little bit protected, but then over there, oh, it's so pretty, was like a little ridge spot. And so I went out there, I sat, I cried, I was grumpy, and then I did some yoga, and I feel way better. It was nice to just be like, and to just be by myself and realize that a lot of this is going to be hard, and go me, I'm doing it. That's all that matters. I'm still here and I'm still going. Crazy. So I'm gonna go to bed now, but I love you guys. Mwah. I am very ready for this section to be done. I still have a long ways to go until town. I think it's just like around 60 miles. But doing good. We'll get there slow and steady. I'm just listening to my body because it hasn't failed me so far. So love you guys, but I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully very well rested. So mwah. Bye.